right, y'all. Well, we are getting down to the wire. Shit, it is Wednesday night, and I leave tomorrow. Haven't started packing, but I wanted to get this video out for y'all. I went on a 2-day bike packing trip in Big Bend. It was a scouting mission. So, a couple things about this video. I got a lot of disclaimers. Try to hit them fast. This is what happens when a ADHD person who's learning how to do YouTube goes on a bike packing trip with very little preparation and not a lot of skill with editing and videoing and all that kind of stuff, but maybe I'll figure it out. Anyway, this, out of all the videos that I put out, this one gives the best look into, that light is annoying. This one gives the best look into what riding is like in the state park overall. So I'm going to be on various different routes, roads, trails. Some of them are on some of the routes, some of them only one route, et cetera, et cetera. But what it does is give a really good insight into what riding looks like inside the state park, some of the highs, some of the lows, some of the challenges, some of the things that you can expect, and some of the behind the scenes. I went out there on a scouting mission. Some things didn't go well, but that's okay. I had a more adventurous experience than what you're going to have. A big part of this is making sure that we have a solid route file, so you don't have to do as much route finding as I did and some of the bushwhacking and some of the bullshit. But there will be bullshit anyway. So yeah, try to watch this one to the end. It's not for entertainment purposes, guys. This is for information and education. Not trying to scare you, but I do want you to know what you're getting into. I did about 70. I never even went back and looked. I think I did like 70, 75 miles in 2 days. I went up and then I went down. And one other disclaimer, I start this video at mile 10 on the route, on all the routes. So I keep messing up the numbers and I'd say I'm at mile 8, but on the routes it's actually 18. And other times I think I get it right. So don't listen to the numbers. Just watch the video, see what you're in for, and watch to the end if you can. It's long. It's a bit of a slog, but I think that it's going to be really helpful if y'all can watch all this and ingest it, and see you on the other side.
All right, so I'm out at Grassy Banks in Big Bend Ranch State Park, and what is today, Thursday? So it's like 4 days after Central Texas Showdown, and I'm out here putting the finishing touches on the Showdown route in particular. Really, there's just two pretty short sections. I think it's like less than 10 miles overall that I need to look at. But I'm going to go on a bikepacking trip. I've got it planned for 72 miles, but since it's scouting, I'm trying to prepare for contingencies in case it turns out to be a little bit longer than that. I talked to the superintendent today at the state park and mentioned those trails in particular, and I think I'm going to be okay, but you never know. So I laid out all my stuff, and I had to show somebody. So this isn't everything, but this is my wish list of what I'm gonna try to pack on my bike tomorrow. Bike's over there. Going with the Rockgeist frame bag, Rockgeist Mr. Fusion seat pack in the back. The Rockgeist, I believe that's called the Mr. Dumpling, or just the dumpling. Waterproof. This is really cool. Hip pack, an extra camera, helmet, chesty, battery, lights, stove, snacks, food. Look at that. Peanut butter sandwiches, some clothing. Yeah, and that's not everything, but that's most of the stuff. And like I said, not all that stuff is mandatory, so I'm gonna go for as much comfort and extra food as I can, but we'll just see what I can fit on the bicycle. So yeah, time to start packing what I can. See you tomorrow. Something good about camping out the night before is that the temperatures are going to be somewhat similar tomorrow night, except for the fact that I'm literally camping right on the Rio Grande River. I don't know if you can hear it. So it's gonna be colder down here by probably like 10 to 20 degrees cooler, most likely. But we'll see. Anyway, it gives me a chance tonight to wear the clothes that I'm planning to have for tomorrow with the same sleep setup and everything. And it gives me a barometer to figure out if that was good or if I need to pack more, or if it was too much. So it's kind of cool. Tonight I get to do like a test run before I'm out there, and I'm freezing my buns off because I didn't bring enough clothes. So anyway, I'm smart. All right, I guess we're going on a bike ride. It is, actually today is Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody. I just found that out when I was checking in at the Barton Warnock Center. I'm out at Big Bend Ranch State Park, and this is Dog Shoya. We're back. A month later. I was just on a scouting trip, but there's more to do. Not a lot. There are just 2 little sections. I think total about 10 miles of road. Not even, well, no. That's not true. It's 1.6 miles of trail and then some road. But it's not a main, kind of like, you know, one of the main park roads that's used often. So yeah, happy Halloween. I'm pretty excited to be back and going on a solo bikepacking trip in Big Bend for Halloween. I think that's going to be kind of cool. Maybe even a little spooky. I had one spooky thing happen last night. I was unloading stuff from my car. So I was walking away, and I got a few feet away. All of a sudden in the back of my car, I hear whack. And I didn't have my flashlight on. So I turn around, I'm like, what the fuck? I couldn't see anything. Get my flashlight on, there's a fucking 3-legged raccoon going to town in the back of my car. And I ran up to the car, I was like, hey! And I yelled at him. He was not scared of me. I had to like really get in his face and almost fucking slap him. But he finally ran away, but he didn't run far. He hung around camp. But yeah, for a second there, I was like, what the fuck is in my car? And that was a little spooky. Anyway, I'm excited about this. It is literally, what is today, Friday? Say Friday? I think it's Friday, which would make it 5 days after after Central Texas Showdown. And I got home from Central at 5 a.m. on Monday morning, unloaded from that, loaded up, and drove out here on Wednesday. Had some meetings on Thursday, and now I'm doing a 2-day bikepacking trip to put eyeballs on these final 2 sections of route. These sections are not deal killers. Like, if they don't work out, then I'm gonna be able to just route on other roads. But what I'm trying to do is prevent y'all from like too much overlap of riding the same roads. So if we could unlock these 2 different sections, it would just give y'all a little bit more variety on the route. And I guess to be clear, I'm only honing in on the Showdown route right now. That's the one that was most impacted by the land access issues. And the slowdown and lowdown are locked in. The lowdown is going to change a little bit. I'm deleting the Solitario. I haven't personally been out there to see it, but Andrew Honorma, Jeremiah Bishop, the park ranger, Alex Bowling, Rebecca Evans, everyone I talk to is saying it's pretty rough right now. And there's some other rough sections on the trail, but it's just about finding the right balance. Like, I don't want it to be a complete sufferfest. So, yeah, no Solitario on the lowdown. So I think the mileage on that one is going to be closer to 100. Let's see, we're taking a right. Also, I am on the trail. This is where Showdown, Slowdown, and Lowdown all start. So this is Dog Choya. You come into the park, first little bit of single track. And it's hot out here. It's 1:45. I meant to get started way sooner. Like I was saying, I threw this trip together lickety split. I didn't even unpack, you know, all my shit from Central Texas just sprawled out all over my house, and I didn't have the time to pack properly for this trip, so I literally just threw a fuck ton of shit in the car and hoped I got everything I needed. But when I was driving out here, I was like, man, I'm not even sure I'm gonna be able to go bike packing. Like, I was thinking through my gear list of what I brought and thought there was gonna be a couple key elements of things that I had accidentally left at home, but I was able to put it all together. And at some point I'll give you all a look at my setup for what I'm doing. And I've packed a little bit differently than what if I was going to be doing. You know, this is closer to a low down effort here for sure. I've got a 72-mile 2-day route planned. Also, since I am route scouting, I tried to over prepare in case, you know, one of those roads or trails didn't work out and I had to backtrack. So I'm also kind of trying to take that into consideration. But yeah, I've got about 31 miles today, following all the routes for the first 8 or so miles until we get to the Crawford Smith and Fresno Canyon turnoff. And then I'm going to take a left or basically stay straight. And I'm going to head up to Sauceda, which is at mile 28, the Sauceda Ranger Station, to be clear, and check that out. I was just there a month ago, but I have a better lay of the land as far as the event goes. So I'm gonna give you all a little tour, let you know what to expect, because Sauceda is gonna be one of our main camping areas in the park. It's gonna be centrally located. I think the Showdown passes it 3 times. Actually, with this new route that I'm doing, it's only 2 times, or this new route I'm working on. But we have another resupply before that, so I think it's gonna be okay. Oh, this is new. Look at this. Oh, look. Oh, fuck, come on. You gotta make it. Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't ready for that. I was talking. My inability to ride it was not a representation of their amazing trail work. I just wasn't paying attention. But that brings up I'm just gonna keep going on about 1,000 tangents. I met with one of the state park superintendents yesterday, and they got some trail work going on leading up to the event, and they asked me to give them some of my wish list items, I guess you could say, which I thought that was just super nice. And y'all all owe them big time for that, but more on that later. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna head up to the Sauceda Ranger Station. We're gonna have that's gonna be where we have an aid station, have some volunteers stationed there, have a rescue driver or 2 stationed there, and probably even a medical personnel there. And we're gonna have camping for about 50 people. Okay, we're coming to Bueno Suerte Road. This is one of the more main park roads. So we're getting off of Dog Choya. You can see here, this is a main park road. It's basically just single track, in some parts wide, just double track. But it's all kind of rugged. So at Saucedo, we're gonna have room for 50 people to camp there. And then we also have a lot of campsites reserved throughout the park in like strategic areas. So today is like 20 miles of just pretty constant uphill. And then it levels off pretty much the whole time I'm in the park until descending back down towards the Rio. Of course there'll be rollers and climbing and stuff, but the big climbing is on day 1 and the descending is on day 2 for me. I hope my camera strap isn't getting in the way of my GoPro. I got all the cameras on me. Documenting these things is a pain in the ass, so y'all better like and subscribe or some shit. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, because I think if I understand the rules correctly, once you get to 1,000, you start getting money. I bet it's a lot of it. I bet it's so much money. Oh, I'm gonna drive a Lamborghini. It's gonna be awesome. You know who's doing it right? Steven Fitzgerald Rodeo Labs. He's got a classic Porsche that I think it's the suction one, bike rack things where you can suction it on. All right, here we are, Crystal Trail, our second little bit of single track. Both of these single track sections are beginner friendly. They're well ridden, very easy trails. Crystal Trail is named that because of all the quartz that's on this trail. And when the lighting's right, the whole thing is glistening and it's really cool. But right now, the sun is directly overhead and the only thing that's glistening is my forehead. The dad jokes. I can do what I want. It's Halloween. I'm a dad. I'm out here in the desert by myself. There's no rules, except for the park rules. Follow those. Other than that, I can do what I want. Freedom, freedom, freedom on the Crystal Trail. I'm gonna write that book. Or maybe I'll turn it into a song. All right, battery life. Yeah. I turned my GoPro on just to show y'all this isn't a gravel bike course. I think I'm gonna officially ban them. I'm kind of surprised to hear myself say that. Yeah, one more time. This is just not a gravel bike course. We're like 2 miles in. This is one of the easy trails, for real. Even the park roads are fucked. And I mean that with all due respect. I love them. They're perfect for what they are. They're perfect for a mountain bike, which is what you should be riding if you come out here. And there's a big consideration that I have as a race director, and it's something that I was talking with a local and one of the state park superintendents with yesterday. You know, there's a major concern that I have. Oh shit, fuck. Fuck. God damn it. Filming. Trying to get your cameras not flying around is all distracting from trying to ride my bike. So again, y'all better appreciate this shit. I don't like this. I don't know who does. Anyway, I'm happy. I'm just complaining for fun. Something feels like it's rubbing. Yeah, but I keep getting caught by not paying attention, talking on this thing, and it helps when you watch the trail. Anyway, it makes me mad when I don't clean stuff like that, you know? But yeah, I was talking to them yesterday, and I mean, they and I and everybody else in the community that knows about this is concerned about what we're doing, and they should be, and I should be concerned, and I hope you're concerned too. One of the things that they told me yesterday was that they had a e-biker come out here and get lost, get turned around, ran out of battery, and they sent out a search and rescue for that person, and there was a 3-day response time from the time that they initiated that request to the state to the time that somebody was able to come out here and initiate a search and rescue. Now luckily they were fine, but it is just one indication of how serious, how high the stakes are, and how risky it is. And as an event director, I have a responsibility to put on a safe race that doesn't exhaust the resources of the city, the county, the state park, our staff. All of these are like big concerns, and since it's the first year, nobody knows. Nobody knows how well y'all are gonna handle this stuff. And I told them a lot of that comes down to me, right? Is like getting out the right messaging, attracting the right kind of people, and detracting the wrong kind of people. Or when I say wrong people, I just mean people who just aren't ready to take on this landscape, this environment. And if you're not, that's fine. We're not going anywhere. The worst thing we could do with this event is invite a bunch of people who aren't ready to be out here, and we have 15 search and rescue missions going on at one time, and the next time I try to put on this event, they say no gracias. Y'all can't handle your shit. So, please don't come out here if you're not ready to take on this challenge. And also, because of that consideration, I am officially outlawing gravel bikes on any of the West Texas Showdown routes. Not allowed. I'm surprised to hear myself say that. I believe in autonomy. I generally err on the side of personal choice and leaving up to an individual to determine what their capabilities are, etc., etc. But in this scenario, first year West Texas Showdown, there's a lot of eyeballs on us. The stakes are too high, and we need a win. We need this event to go well, and I think it will go well. I'm not worried, but also I have to plan for the contingencies and the worst possibilities and all of that. This is not gravel bike country, so I'm not, it sounds all dramatic and stuff, but really I'm just doing y'all a favor. I'm preventing you from getting in a situation that you don't want to be in, and I'm preventing also you from calling our response team to come and get you because you bit off more than you can chew, which would detract from potentially other real safety concerns or emergency responses. So anyway, I don't like it, but sometimes as an event director, you got to make choices. Sometimes I don't like the choices that I make, but I still think they're the right ones to make. So sorry, amigos and amigas, no gravel bikes, at least this year. Let's get a clean run on year one. Let's get feedback from everybody that comes out here, and let's let that inform year two. If we do year one, everybody comes out here, we handle our shit, you handle yours, I handle mine, and we survey everybody and they're like, dude, I want to try that on my gravel bike. Fine, Let's do it. All right. Year one, no gravel bikes. Let's not fuck around and find out. Let's just play it safe. I think that, you know, just coming into the desert, that should be your default. Whenever I'm asking myself a question when I'm loading up on my bike, am I gonna need that? I always defer to yes. If I'm questioning it, I always try to play it safe. Okay, I'm off my soapbox. Here's all the quartz. We're coming out of the Crystal Trail now. Oh man, it's hot. I'm only 30 minutes in. Oh, fuck. All right, here we're reconnecting with Buenos Suerte Road. And again, please note, I mean, this is a very smooth trail. Actually, this isn't a good example. This would be fine on a gravel bike. But this is listed as like a main park road, right? If you're looking at it on the, maybe not main park road, but a double track. If you were looking at it online, you'd be like, oh yeah, you could drive down that. And you can't. Kinda you could, but you're not supposed to on this one. I don't think. I haven't done a lot of overlanding out here. I don't have a car that could do it. I think it'd be fun. All right, that trail is closed. Camino Viejo. Camino Travel Trail? Oh no, that's, okay. I got that wrong. So Buenos Suerte went off to the right there. And now we're on, shit, what did I just say? Something viaje? Fuck. Ah, got it, man. Canyon viaje? It started with a C, I think. Well, we're on that trail. Alright, Buenos Suerte Road. That was, fuck, I missed it again. It starts with a C. You all remember to look on the way back. Alright, so now Buenos Suerte Road. Am I saying that right? Suerte? Buenos Suerte? This is nice here. It's about as good as it gets. And we're taking a right, derecha. That's Waterhole Trail on the left. We just stay straight. Yeah, so Buenos Suerte goes ahead straight. Oh, look at that view. That's what you want to see when you crest a hill. Yep. I mean, just as far as you can see. That's your playground. Riding into that, it's a pretty exciting view. It gives you something to look forward to. Yeah, baby. And at nighttime, oh my gosh. This is a designated nighttime or night sky area, dark sky area. You can see the aliens from here. It's pretty cool. You got a high five for me? All right, guys. Y'all have a good one. All right. That one guy gave me a high five. I had to ask for it though. The first guy, he just didn't see me. I'm just fucking around. Never seen a Jeep tour out here before. Yeah, it's sunshades and everything. My goodness. Look at that. Edward Abbey would be rolling in his grave. But at least they're not in an RV. That guy was like, I did the same thing yesterday. I don't think you did, buddy. No disrespect. Not an exact same thing. All right, we're coming up to the mine. This is exciting. Oh, I love it here. So good to be back riding bikes. Haven't been doing enough riding when I've been coming out here. Yeah, but we're gonna fix that. The other thing that I'm working on is getting the Lajitas mountain bike loop open, which is looking good. But there's like a 21-mile loop in there. I'm gonna go try to ride that too, as long as it's open. Oh yeah. Man, I can't remember the name of this house. This isn't the Crawford Smith house. Let's go find out. Cool things about coming out here is you get to see some of the old houses and mines and stuff. Oh, where's the sign for what this house is called? It's right off the main road. Very easy to see. Oh, there's an old can. But yeah, you can come in here and take a break. We're like 7.3 miles into my ride. Once you get into the park, it's about 7.3 miles. And you go inside, it's nice and cool in there. They got the stables over here. Fire pit. I mean, it's really cool. If you're not in a hurry, y'all gotta come check this out, man. You wanna see how people used to live. And where they used to live out here is just wild. Oh my gosh, these views. Another mine over there. Water tank up there. Gravity fed. Outhouse. Let's go inside and check this out, man. Haven't been here since 2019 was the last time I was here. And oh, hi, we're here. How fucking cool. Oh, we're gonna have to get some photos and shit. Let's go this way instead. Oh, that's a great place to have a second breakfast, I guess, is what that was, but I still don't know the name of it. I bust out the paper map, which I recommend you picking up at the ranger station. They have maps that are waterproof. Yeah, good idea to have one just in case. But this is the wax mine, which is super cool. And I've actually never been over there. Yeah, let's go check this out, man. Last time we were here, you know, it's weird. I don't even remember this. I know we didn't stop here, but for some reason we just went to the house and had a snack. I wonder what a wax mine is. I mean, obviously, I guess that was a dumb thing to say. I know what a wax mine is. I wonder how a wax mine works. Like, what's going on here? Yeah, I forgot about that. Terlingua, it was a major trade town right here on the border of Mexico and America. And oh, this is so cool. All this equipment is still here. My God. Dude. A Sullivan. Look at that thing. Oh, it's got wheels and shit. It's one big engine. All right, hold on. All right, this mine is freaking wild. Check out this old truck. We got the engine just sitting out. Never left the desert. Another one over there. That was the actual mine, you can tell. This was their junk, well, equipment yard. Look at this view they had though. I bet they had a bunch of happy employees working out here all the time. Or maybe it was just hard. Look at all this equipment. I wonder how that car got upside down. There's the Esker. Even good. Perfect desert bike right there. It's happy in this environment. I'm happy to be riding it. So let's get back to it. All right, well, this is super cool. Again, I think only about 7.5 miles in to the route. The wax mine. And I think for lowdown, we'll just go ahead and make that y'all's first stopping point. I like to have planned stopping points where everybody can like regroup, slinky back together, and look at this freaking view. I mean, yeah, 7 miles in with this view, a nice place to get out of the sun, big old table. It just makes sense. So we'll lock this in as the first stopping point for lowdown, just to slinky back together, maybe take 30 minutes there. And people can go check out the mine or just sit in the house and eat some lunch. Which way are we going? Straight, straight, straight. Oh, you can actually take another gravel road right there to get to the mine, either one. That was cool. I'm gonna have to look up the history on that mine. Like I was saying, Lajitas and Terlingua were like major, oh baby. Oh my God, yes. They're major trading hubs. And wax was one of the big things they traded, along with mercury, fuck, what else? I don't remember. Lead. Well, mercury and lead, that's the same thing, right? I don't know. I'm a high school dropout, guys. But they were mining some stuff, all right? Tell you that. I've been out to the, there's a mine in Big Bend National Park too, and my buddy Connor and I, we actually did, we did a couple bikepacking trips and stopped there. Fuck, what was that called? Oh, my brain. It's like, we did the whole thing. The canyon is named after it. We did the hike. It's like a 6-mile hike. There's the mine. It's all called the same thing. Drawing a blank. Look at this though. All right, saving battery. Oh, it's hard to save battery when the views are so good. I mean, we're like 8 miles in and there hasn't been one, well, there've been, look at this. This is a gravel bike. Oh, fuck. Come on, baby. No. Not gravel bike. It's barely mountain bike. It's crazy. Like I was saying, it's 8 miles in. There's been like very small sections where a gravel bike would be okay. Everything else, rough. All right, 8.5 miles in and we're entering Fresno Canyon. I'm not sure if this is Fresno Canyon Trail. Okay, where are we going? This way. Yeah, it's leading towards Fresno Trail. I think this might probably be it. Here we go, what does it say? FC2, Fresno Canyon 2. I guess that's gate number 2. Get used to these. It's gonna be a lot of arroyo crossings. It's gonna be steep going in and steep coming out. Okay, so they're calling this Fresno Canyon Road. See, that's what I'm saying. I mean, on a map, they would say this is a road. And you would be like, oh, cool. I can ride my gravel bike on that. It's just a road. So. All right, this is something you really got to watch out for. These washouts. You got your tire in there, you'd have a bad day. Oh shit, yeah. I was ill-advised. Good thing my water bottle is titanium. I just got whomped on. Alright, so Fresno Canyon Road still. We're driving right into this arroyo. I just wanted to show you all this. Oh man, see, God. I mean, I'm riding 2.6-inch tires. Deflated. Unrideable. Just thick. But I just want to show y'all the trailhead over here. So you don't ride in this arroyo for very long. And the trailhead is over here on the left. But you gotta be looking for them. Minimal signage, if at all. There's just this one little rock cairn at the bottom. It's holding the sign up. And it says Fresno Canyon Road. So here you go. There's gonna be quite a bit of this when you're in the state park and areas. Have to be patient, pay attention to your navigation. The only reason I caught that, I just happened to look down at my map and noticed I was going a little to the right and the trail was supposed to go to the left. So I caught that one. At least it's a pretty place to walk your bike. And it's kind of nice to get out of the sun. So I don't mind going a little slower through here. But there is no riding that unless you're on a fat bike. It's real loose and deep, soft. Just to get it more rideable, I think. Let's give it a go. Yeah, baby. 2.6 miles an hour. Boy, oh yeah, it's slow. So I'm running Maxxis Recon 2.6 on a 29-inch wheel. My front PSI is 20, my rear is 24. And accounting for the extra weight from the camping gear and yeah, water. Yeah, so okay, here we go. Here's the trail. I'm doing good. Part of my goal, or not a goal, something I have to do, is just get good route files through here. So y'all can, there we go, Fresno Canyon Road. This is a road. Yeah, get a good route file for y'all, so y'all can just follow the line. Oh man. Dude, the desert just takes it out of you. Poco a poco. Forgot to close my bag. Also, this looks kind of cool. Still on Fresno Canyon Road. Watch out for washouts. Took a little break back there in the shade. I was feeling like a little not well, but mostly fine. I was just gonna take a break in the shade, and out of nowhere, I was actually just taking a picture of my bike. Out of nowhere, I threw up a lot. I threw up the peanut butter sandwich I ate at the wax house and a bunch of water, which was a little concerning. So I hung back. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, we rode this backwards last time I did it, and we stopped here on our way back. But when I was here last time, there was water. They had these cottonwood trees. I bet it's dry now. Yeah, that's dry. Man, last time I was here. Oh, here we go. Like I said, steep getting in. I have no idea where to go from here. Somewhere over there, maybe. Yeah, last time we hung out here in this very exact same spot where I'm standing. And we all filled our water and had a lunch. It's dry right now, though. I was in here March 2019, so after it had a chance to rain some. All right, this one took me a second to find. You see the cottonwood trees. Trail comes right here, and it goes straight over here, and here's the cairn right here. I started going downstream, and it occurred to me that we wouldn't have gone downstream because there was water, so I must have missed the trail, and also my GPS was beeping at me. So here we go. It's adventurous. Oh, God. Adventurous. I can't even talk. Yeah, not good that I threw up all those calories. I'm gonna have to slow it down and slowly rehydrate and eat. And I ate one Rice Krispie treat and drink some water. Brutal and beautiful. These rocks are so loose. They just kick you around. They bounce it all around. Oh. A rare stretch of enjoyable, rideable gravel. Enjoy it. I am. Alright, I was walking down the creek bed this way and then I saw the cairns over here. Navigating is challenging, but not impossible. You really have to just be paying attention. Oh shit, my glasses. And looking for the signs. I'm sorry for my stupid bike computer. I hate it too. Here's another cairn. There's another one up ahead. So, gotta follow the signs. See here, the trail marker sign. The base is there, but the trail sign is gone. FYI, it's gonna be a lot of hike-a-bike. I hope you like hike-a-biking. I know I do. I mean, this road is just fucked. So steep, so loose. Oh, God. Man, there are parts of this trail that take me right back to the AZT. Some of this shit's even harder, but it's kind of different, so it's a little bit hard to compare, but it's basically, they're both fucking hard. And they're both kind of fucking bullshit in places. And you gotta just, you know, pro slow. Don't let it get to you. Oh. That's just coming out of Fresno Valley, I guess. And honestly, I think all the routes do this the other way. Which is the way I rode it last time. But pretty sure I walked down it last time. Oh yeah, I remember this. Oh God. Yeah. Last time we rode down it. I remember we tried. I think there was only one or two people that made it all the way down. Oh God, I did not. I think I made it about halfway. There's that big step down right there. Oh God, man, shit's hard. All right, that's how fast it can happen. Just came down. It's so freaking loose, and you can't even freaking walk on it. One of these rocks kicked me. God, see what it fucking, I mean, it's fucking, I'm spilling water. But that was just stupid. I mean, I just was like, it's, you know, hard to walk. It's hard to get your footing, and so I'm trying to dismount while my bike is throwing me off, and there's this, whatever the fuck that is, rocks and downhill. But that wasn't even like that extreme. It was just awkward and fucked. And I awkwardly maneuvered myself out of falling down the hilly rock doom dungeon of death. You know what I really don't want to do is come out here 3 weeks before the race and get injured or have something go wrong. You know, that's not going to be a good look. But it is a good reminder to come out here and, yeah, get a taste of what it's like. Oh, a bigger taste. Oh. It's fucking hard, man. How cool is that? It's probably 16 inches down. There's water. If you get desperate enough. But it's cool too. Now, how do I get out of this one? Huh. Oh, maybe over here? Oh yeah, I'm going the wrong direction. The sun is so bright. Can't see anything. Gotta get in some shade just to see the computer. I don't know. Okay, yeah, I think I see a trail over there. It's just the sun is so fucking bright right now. Blinding. I'm really looking forward to that going down in the very near future. I meant to get an earlier start today. What the fuck is this? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna need a minute to figure this out. Alright, so it looks like there's a way to go around this. That's the trail. And it's really overgrown. So I'm gonna go check out this other workaround bypass. There is a little water in Fresno Creek. This part. Not much. Oh, there's a little bit more up here. That's nice to see. Oh yeah, this is really soft. Well, that's kind of cool. If you need it, you'll be able to get some here. All right, let's see where we're going. All right, well, the riverbed bypass was pretty brutal. So I'm gonna give this a shot. And maybe it's only thick for a little bit of time. I wish I brought, oh, wait a second. Hello. All right, let's do some trail maintenance. La-di-da, la-di-da.
1. There, you thorny bastard. 2. Ow. All right, you get the picture. All right. Maybe this isn't the best approach. Oh, I'm having fun. Y'all are gonna love this. All right, I guess I'm gonna do more trail maintenance for a little bit. All right, that's a lot better. This is a fun trail. Yeah, I wonder if this is one of those sections that I wonder if the state park could come and take a little look at or do a little work on. This is rough. There's a lot of deadfall. Huh. Okay. Okay. A whole lot of nada going forward right now. Everything wants to keep me here. This is concerning. Fuck. And that's a cactus. That wasn't fun. I finally decided to go in the riverbed of the bypass. So I went from option A to B to C, back to B, I don't know. There's aren't a lot of easy options. I'm gonna throw my bike computer in the next body of water I see, which could be a while. Oh God. Can't turn the camera on in time to get the throw up. That would have been fun. Oh, that's my 4th time throwing up. A lot of food, a lot of water coming up. Not keeping a lot down. And I'm only like 15 miles in. This last, I mean, God, from miles 8 to 15 so far I've been turned up. I don't know why I'm throwing up. I actually feel fine. I really don't know. Just can't keep anything down. So that's concerning, to say the least. I've got, I guess, about 10 or 11 miles to the Sauceda bunkhouse where there's water and restrooms and stuff, and right now that's my objective, is getting there. All right, well, good morning, day 2.
I am headed to the ranger station. 3 miles. Oh God, this sand is just demoralizing. It's so thick. What a way to start the morning. 3 miles an hour. Yeah, so anyway, good night last night. Spent Halloween looking at the stars in Big Bend Ranch. And I brought myself a piece of candy, a Justin's peanut butter cup, peanut butter cup, or cups, plural. And they were delicious. So yesterday was rough, man. I haven't ridden that trail in a while, and used to be a lot easier to ride. And it's at least twice as hard as it used to be, if not harder than that. So that was good to know. And so today's plan is I'm gonna head up to the ranger station. I need to refill my water. I didn't eat breakfast yet. I'll probably, if I feel like it, I might cook up some breakfast, and sometimes I'm really just not in the mood to mess with it, and I'll just snack on something. We'll see how I feel. But I'm going to show you all the ranger station, give you a little tour, and then I'm going to head back to the car, which I think is about 35, 36 miles away, something like that. Going to be going back partially a different route than I came up on. It's about 10 or 12 miles of a different road that I want to check out, and then it'll reconnect with that Fresno Canyon road and take me back to the car. So yesterday was all climbing. There was very few times yesterday where this is the main ranger station I'm coming up to. The ranger station isn't currently open because they don't have anyone to work out here. But it does have 24-hour Wi-Fi, ice, a restroom, water, and there's a little picnic area over here. All right, breakfast is over. Time to get back on the road. It looks like my friends are leaving. All right, that's the last restrooms and showers and internet and everything for 27 miles or so. It's 11 a.m. Very slow morning. I'm feeling yesterday. We'll see how it goes. Got about 900 feet of climbing, 2,000 feet of descending. Most of the climbing is going to come in the first probably 7 miles or so, and then should all be about downhill from there. You know, downhill-ish. Day 2. Those girls that were leaving, they surprised me. When I went into the restroom in there, there's like a little foyer in the restroom area, and 3 of them were just sitting on the ground right when I walked in, and it surprised me. I was like, whoa, wasn't expecting to see all sitting there. Anyway, they were trying to figure out where they should go ride their horses, so we busted out my map and showed them some options, and I think they're gonna go ride it today. But I helped them with their maps, and they gave me 3 electrolyte packs, which are going to come in handy. That was the one thing that so far on this trip, it's the one thing that I forgot that I could have used. I haven't forgot anything else. Everything else has been accounted for other than my fitness. But, oh man, this sand. Probably just gonna have to, no, can I? Oh. Just fucking diesel power mode. Anyway, yeah, yesterday, I don't know what, man, I really felt fine, but I threw up 4 or 5 times. I lost track, and like a lot of food, a lot of water. Basically everything I was putting in was coming out, and I didn't have any electrolytes, and it was a little concerning, you know, riding in deeper into the desert wilderness. I was definitely contemplating, you know, if that was the right decision or not, but it worked out okay. I was feeling fine, and yeah, I don't know. I still don't know what that was, but I got the electrolyte packs today, and hopefully that'll help keep up with my hydration and electrolytes, obviously. And just had a gourmet Mountain House breakfast skillet meal. So I don't know, got some food. Oh, and I made myself a coffee. We're definitely in tourist mode. And had a good poop. And I don't know, all systems go. Let's find out. I'm hoping today goes better than yesterday. I really don't want another yesterday today, if I can help it. But we're gonna get what we're gonna get, and we can't throw a fit. Let's see how it goes. All right, well, there is a lot of this riding in the state park. This being really sandy sections. Yeah, like that. Oh. And you'll kind of be pedaling along like so. And then you'll get hit with another one of these that you just have to like power / grind through. Of course, as soon as I start recording, we're in a good patch. Again, I'm on 2.6s. I struggle to think that anybody would want to come out here with 2.4s. Anything less than a 2.4. Even with the pavement, if you're doing the Showdown or the Slowdown, you're gonna just be slowed down so significantly if you go with a narrower tire in the state park. Again, this is actually really good riding. There's so much of it that just grinds you to a halt. I think it's gonna slow you down so much in the state park if you had narrower tires that you're not going to make up for it with the narrower tire on the paved section. So man, if I was going to do it, I really would run a 2.6, even if I was doing Slowdown or Showdown. And either way, whatever you run, a 2.4 or a 2.6. One good thing about those paved sections is that they're contiguous. Well, I guess I should say they are, it's not like broken up, you know. It's you have long stretches of just pavement, one of them coming like into Marfa and then continuing after Marfa till you get to Pinto Canyon. Probably want to, well, what I was going to say is, like, I would just pump up those tires for those sections. That one going in and coming out of Marfa, and then after Pinto Canyon on 170 before you get back in the state park. That's what I would do. I think that's going to be faster. Oh, do I take a right here? Oh, that's another thing that I would highly recommend. Anyway, let me finish that thought. It's going to be faster, I think, to have a fatter tire in the state park. I think you'll cover more ground faster, and then pump up the volume for the paved sections, etc., etc. If you have a narrow tire, it's going to slow you down so much, there's no way you're going to make up for it on the paved sections, I don't think. And you're going to hate your life. Okay, so the other thing I was going to mention is I would strongly recommend having 2 maps open. What I would prefer to have right now is my Wahoo and my Ride with GPS on my phone. And I typically have that, but my mount's on my gravel bike, and my gravel bike's at my girlfriend's house. So it's super annoying. Like right back there, I wasn't sure, you know, if I should go left or right. It looked like the road was veering to the right, so I just guessed and I was right. But there's a lot of sections where it's not that easy to navigate, and having quick access to both of those maps is going to expedite things quite significantly, I think. Just one less thing to fuck around with. And also carry a paper map with you. I mentioned that before. They got them at the Barton Warnock station, or ranger station. All right, here we go. Turning slightly left. Okay, that's Haviland Pens. Over there. But we're going this way. And actually, yeah, I need to bust out my phone and figure this out. So, case in point, pain in the ass. So now I'm doing that fun thing where I hold my phone, make sure I get on the right trail or road. Actually, check out Haviland Pens, or Haviland Pens. Not currently in service. But I also wanted to just hop on here and, oh, here's a water tank. I wonder if we can see if there's any water in here. And here's the Haviland Pen campground. A couple fire pits, a couple tables. We got a water tank here. Let's see if we can take a peek. I think we can. All right, we're gonna learn y'all something real quick. Check this out. Do you know your bike is a ladder? It's true. I'm gonna step on, put my phone down too. Step on the seat today. Take a grab up here. Oh, that is bone dry. Not gonna be able to see it, but there ain't nothing to see. Thank you, bike. Yeah, all right, so we're at the Haviland Pens. We're actually taking a little connector. This won't be on part of the route, but I'm just looking to link up over here and ride that down. So that's what I'm coming to check out today. This is just bonus. But I do think we have some of these campsites reserved for the weekend, for the race, so it's actually good to see. It's actually kind of cool, this Haviland. Yeah, so there's a campground down there. This little connector road that I'm on, essentially it connects the road that I was riding up to Sauceda Ranger Station, and then it connects over to this parallel road. And so this campsite is in the middle of both those roads. So the nice thing about having that reserved is it can kind of service two different sections of the route at the same time. So that's cool. But we're also oh yeah, look at this washout. Just when you get some speed. Yeah, that's fucked. Oh. And that's Big Bend. As soon as you get a little momentum and you're about to get your yahoos on, it slows you down. It's like, nah, bro. Nah, man. You're not having a good time out here. You're just in survival. That's all you're doing. That's Big Bend. But what I've been trying to say, if Big Ben would let me, is that I'm actually happy for y'all to see this. This is kind of, thinking about Lowdown in particular. First day is going to be rough. Second day, not as much climbing and the roads are a lot better. This one's a little rough, but I mean, this is totally rideable on the right bike. And yeah, it's just nicer. You get to kind of enjoy the park and be on some nicer roads. Still challenging. Oh, that one got me. Jesus Christ. Fucking cat claw, I think. I swear I'm not this klutzy, but whenever I'm fucking filming and shit, I'm like not paying as much attention. So y'all get a bunch of fucking stupid shit out of me. Anyway, whatever. The riding's good. You're gonna fucking love it or you're gonna hate it. It's gonna be hard, but it's not as hard on day 2. And what I'll find out today, I want to compare the difficulty. I might have already said this. I want to compare the difficulty of going up versus going down. Obviously it's gonna be easier, but I'm like, is today gonna be like a real slog even going down, or is it gonna be quite a bit more manageable? Because yesterday was rough. So what I'm kind of going for, hopefully, is like hard day 1, a little more chill day 2, kind of recover day 3. I think it's gonna be a challenging descent, but it's still going downhill, and after day 1 you'll just be grateful to not be repeating that process again. All right, back to it. Yeah, I mean, you can't take your eye off the fucking road for 1 second. By the way, I cuss a lot, but I'm not actually mad. It's just how I express myself. Oh, it was really funny last night. I don't think this is on, no, this wasn't on film. But I mean, it's 20 miles of uphill. And I got to like mile 19.9, right before the top. I mean, it was just this fucking wall of washout, big boulders. Oh, it was gnarly. And at first I just looked at him like, oh my God, fuck you, fuck you. Get on the climb, and I mean, I'm not riding, I'm fucking dragging, pushing, pulling, prodding my bike up it. And I'm, like grunting and fucking cussing, you motherfucker. But it's funny because I'm really not mad. It's just how I kind of like get some oomph, as my mom would say. It's just how I kind of like hype myself up. But it sounds like I'm like really upset, but I'm not. That's just me. Okay. Try to turn this fucking GoPro off. Yeah. Just riding. Yeah. The flora is taking over the trails. The creosote, the cat claw, they're winning. We suck. Yeah. So yeah, got off the, you know, park road, and this is what you're in for. At least in this section. Ow! Oh. This is going to war with the desert, man. That's what I keep thinking about. When I send y'all off, I'm sending y'all into battle. Hope you're ready for war. This is no fucking joke. Won't lie. I mean, it would be a little bit more fun if it was more rideable. But we're gonna try to do some trail maintenance out here. See if I can get some of you fools out here to help clean this up a little bit. Start off your day, you're like, all right, I only got 27 miles, it's mostly downhill. First 8 miles were in the park, so you're feeling pretty good about your life. And then you hit this, and I'm on this road, like 10 more miles. I don't know if it's going to be like this the whole way or get worse or get better. So, it's ominous. When y'all come out, I'll be able to tell you what you're in for. But I get to find out the hard way. We'll see. Oh. What a beast of a climb. Whew. And what a view. Yeah, right. This is the highest point. It's all downhill-ish from here. I don't know, I think like 20 miles or something, we'll see. All right, so this is the downhill that I was looking forward to. Ow. Nice and easy breezy. Oh, what a relief. I was worried this trail was going to be overgrown and unrideable. But look at my good fortune. It met my expectations. Well, there's 4 miles of this until I reconnect with the other overgrown trail that I think was slightly less bad as this. I think it was less bad. Words don't mean anything anymore. Yeah, all that matters are thorns. Yeah, man. The cat claws and other pricklies are what really make this kind of a unenjoyable experience. Because even like sections you can ride, you have a choice between you know, riding through it and shredding your skin off, or trying to go through it a little more delicately. I've tried both. Neither are good options. Look at this. All I have are good options here. Oh, look, it looks like they're okay. Sorry, creosote. Hey, there's an old tin can, like a really old one, like a cowboy. All right, what are we doing now? All right. Okay. All right. Oh, geez. This is a little extreme. Yeah. Huh. It was fun. Got some, yeah, this section right here is what I was worried about. Man, oh fuck. Man, this would be a cool trail to ride this ridge line. It's just eroded to hell. Eroded to hell and overgrown. No good way through. Okay, let's try pulling the bike. We haven't done that. There we go. Push, pull, prod. All right, y'all get it. That's what we're doing. I don't know if I'm even on the road. And it's just creosote everywhere. Ow. Here's an old pen. Kind of cool. Dude, my legs are so bloody. This is the first time I've been happy to ride an arroyo. Man, that section of trail is, oh, look how pretty. Well, yellow and red. Yeah, that trail is not fun. It wasn't very long so far. I'm not out of it yet. We'll see. But those cactus were just tearing me up. Whoa. So I'll take some sand right now. Please and thank you. How many miles we got on today so far? 11.4 miles. I think we have a 30-mile day. Yeah, so, oh, that's that sand, man. You're just cruising along. And then it's like, no, you're not. I'm not sure if I'm going to include this section on the route yet or not. I haven't decided. The first part wasn't fun at all, but riding down in this arroyo was actually pretty fun and really pretty. So now I'm torn, but I missed the turnoff. Here's the turnoff. It's going downhill and I was just cruising. There's a cairn here and another one up there. I'm gonna stack this one up a little bit more, but we'll see if we use this section or not. TBD. All right, I added some rocks on both sides. Maybe it'll help a little. And there's another one right up here. We're getting close. I say close, I don't know. We might be 2 miles away, which is kind of close to reconnecting to the trail I was on yesterday. So I know that all goes, so I'll be able to make it there one way or another. This trail's been a little spotty in some spots, but been able to make it work. I don't know the best way up. Very slippery. Push. Engage brakes. Step forward. Push. Engage brakes, step forward, and repeat. Quietly ask the cactus and the creosote to step aside for a moment. Por favor. Super fun, 10 out of 10. Let's go back and do it again, Mom. Oh, you go through a super rough section, a big climb, and then you come to a view like that. You're like, oh, okay, it was worth it. But no time to enjoy it. Don't die on this trail. There's a washout. Oh, look at that big old Ocotillo on the left. Oh, and look at the big old washout on the left too. Yep. All right, just gonna come on down there. Thank you. Sorry, bushes. You were in the trail. Oh, that was fun. All right, we made it. So that was Javelin Trail, I guess. Gets you to Javelin. And we're going to Fresno Canyon. And what does this sign say? Oh, Madrid House and Fresno Canyon. Oh, there's the jackrabbit. Jackrabbit. You want to cut across? No. Nice. That was awesome. Yeah, so this is where we reconnect with the route in this section. I've already done, I think. Well, would you look at that? My tire tracks from yesterday. I can just follow my own tracks all the way back to the car. It's kind of fun. It's kind of like riding with yourself. I left a breadcrumb for myself from yesterday. Oh. Also, I can see where the really deep parts are, where I spun out, so I can use that to my advantage. I don't know, how many miles have I gone today? Let's see if I can calculate. So 15 and a half miles. I think I've got like 15 miles left. Yeah, all roads that I rode yesterday or trails. So we'll see how it is going back the other way. This is cool. Some pretty decent single track. Mountains all around and tons of creosote. And a headwind. But it feels nice. It's really loose. And I know a lot of times speed is your friend, but I think here it's better to take it slow and pick a good line. Like that. Oh, look at this. Nice. Right into the thick stuff. Wait, we're not going there. We're going there. I mean, come on. Look at that. Here's the thing, guys and girls. The reward is this. Not many people are coming out on these trails, if that isn't obvious already. So not a lot of people are getting to see these views. It's gonna be hard, but I think it's gonna be worth it if you can hang in there. Oh, right in the edge. Okay, okay, okay. It's a lot more, oh my gosh, a lot more fun going down than going up. Oh yeah, very sandy. You can tell pretty much just horses been coming around here. Oh, let's see about this. This looks fun. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I like it. Nice thing about this, if you wreck, it'll be soft. Oh. Good run. Wow. That's a good one. I'm gonna go down there. Well, let's give it a go. There's a washout right here. Big washout. Oh, God. It's just real loose. And my tire buried. I wasn't making that one. It's fun to try. I got long legs and that was hard to get out of. Ooh, this looks extra rocky. See, I like to ride them, but yeah, I think I'm gonna walk this one. There's just not a good line. All you see are big baby head rocks, and you hit one of those wrong and it gets you going all sideways. Ooh, speaking of no good lines, but making it work. Oh, that was fun. Now where? Oh, yeah, I remember this. We're going up over there. This old house down here that I missed on the way out. I saw it after I'd passed it when I looked back. But yeah, maybe I'll go check that out. Maybe I'll, yeah, this looks like a road. Yeah. Oh, that's a big boulder. Where is this house? Well, there's a sign and everything. But I don't see the house and I'm not that motivated today. Let's see what else we can get ourselves into besides the Madrid house. We'll have to leave that as a bucket list item. Did somebody else go and look at it? I mean, that's not true. Actually, we stopped there in 2019, so I have seen it. Lots of hiking with the bike. Why not? Where I am. Huh. I'm on that trail that was so overgrown. I tried going through it. I ended up going back on the Arroyo. Fuck it, I guess I'll try it one more time. Why not? I can say for a fact the other way is, ow. You know what? All right, excuse me, cactus, thank you. I think this is where I made it to the other day before I turned around. I mean, where the fuck is the trail though? Tree is, ow. This tree is where I turned around. I didn't want to drag my bike underneath. I didn't know if it'd be worth it, but I guess today I'm gonna get the full experience. Oh, it just barely fits. It's an adventure. Easy. Yep, all good, all good. Woo! Oh, that rock almost got me. I almost died. All of the, here we go. Oh, I found the right gear. It's not gonna mean anything. I'm still gonna have to get off my bike. All right, here's the danger sign. I remember this not being very rideable yesterday when I looked at it. Let's see how it looks today. Oh my God, yeah, equally not rideable. Oh God, sketchy as fuck. No thanks. All right, kids. I think we only got about 2 or 3 miles left. I'm on the last bit of single track for this trip. This is Camino Viaje trail. This is a trail I was trying to figure out the name of on the way out. But yeah, I'm running out of batteries and don't have many more miles left, so I thought I'd, oh, look at this. Whee! Tie a bow on this. It's gonna be hard. I think it's gonna be worth it. Bring big tires, bring a big heart, bring an adventurous spirit, and you'll be all right. I am battered, bloody, and bruised, but I am not broken. They tried to break me though. But I'm walking away with the same feeling that I always do every time I come out here, that number one, wore down. It just beats you down little by little. But also, this is some of the most amazing landscape in the world, and not many people get to see it, because not many people are adventurous enough to come out here and put in the work to get to experience it. It ain't gonna be easy, but tell you what, you're gonna walk away with some stories, some memories, and a bunch of beautiful views. And it looks like it might have been the end of the single track. Might be coming up to reconnect with the road here. Yeah, Buena Suerte Road. All right, it's all park road till the end. Oh, and going downhill is a lot easier than going uphill. No surprise there, but yeah, it's still a challenging downhill, not smooth sailing. I'll be curious to get back and look at my stats. I'm also really curious to look at my stats from when I went out on the AZT, because I swear, man, some of this riding out here is equal to, on par with some of the stuff I did out at AZT. The difference is AZT is like 300 or 800 miles. You're just gonna have sections out here that are really challenging, but other stuff, you know, less so. Some of it, heck, it'll even be easy and enjoyable, but some of it's gonna test the full arsenal of your capabilities as an athlete and an adventurer and a cyclist. So happy trails to y'all. I'm a happy boy. I did a solo bikepacking trip in Big Bend. I got to sleep under a beautiful sky. I had beautiful weather. It was on Halloween, which made it kind of cool. And yeah, I survived. So no complaints. It was hard, man. But hard things leave a bigger impact. They mean more. when I get back to the car here in a little bit, I know that first Modelo is gonna taste better than anything. I'm looking forward to that. All right, y'all. See ya here in a few weeks. Bring the right bike, bring the right attitude. You got this. You got this. Look at it's freaking beautiful. Bye. Oh yeah, one more view. How about one more view to close this thing out right? One more downhill too. All right, now that's how you end out a bike packing video for Big Bend. Peace out.